How you doing, YouTube? I haven't been doing, I haven't done an update in a little while. Figured I'd go through a little bit of an update of how my tank's doing, what has changed, what has gotten better, what has gotten worse, the good, the bad, the ugly. This has all been there. Um, got a frog spawn in the back over here. Red Monty Cap is growing like crazy. Cabbage coral's doing good. Kenya trees, you all know Kenya trees. Yeah. Trying to figure out what this leather is. I skip my mind. I totally forget. My Bally Green Slime Rack report is doing great. I had a little bit of an issue with a alkalinity problem, and it's bleaching out. It's coming back. It's actually starting to encrust over this dead tip, which is good because I didn't feel like cutting it off. Mushrooms are doing great. Splitting and spreading like crazy. There's babies all over the place down there. A little hard to see with just the blue LEDs on. I have a green Monte Capricornus. It's growing really well. Birds of Paradise bird's nest. It's growing nice and fast, like they should. Dragonized zoes are doing good. I'm not sure if anyone can see this, but in the middle of the Dragonized zoes, that lump, that's where the frag plug is. They're just encrusted near the rock. But I got some weird, I guess some kind of microalgae, or macroalgae, sorry, growing out of it. Never seen it before. I can't find anything about it. Goniapora is still doing good. Target feed it once a week with some mysis or brine shrimp. My green star polyps are just opening up. The tank's just coming awake. Another Kenya tree. Yeah. Now my pulse and zinnia, that is exploding. It was a tiny little frag when I got it. Now it's 3 or 4 stalks. Hard to see right now, but it is just exploding. Like they do. Another Kenya tree down here, and then just 4 or 5 days ago I picked up a Dunking coral frag. It's doing fantastic. 2 heads on it. About 3 weeks ago I had a outbreak of cyanobacteria. Mainly started right over here where this leather coral is and started spreading up on the rocks. Mainly is my own dumb fault. I forgot to change my ChemiClean out. I'm just running ChemiClean blue in my Aquaclear 110 since I don't have a sump yet. And I forgot to change it out. It was a month and a half past due. I didn't write down my log. Should have done that, but I didn't. Changed that out. Didn't improve quick enough for me. I mean, I was siphoning it off with the turkey baster when I was doing my water changes, but so I ran a ChemiClean treatment, and I put an air stone in the tank. I aimed my power heads at surface, give them maximum circulation. Tried to run my protein skimmer, but that didn't work out. So I had to shut that off. Took it down for cleaning before I stuck it back on after the 48 hours and after I did my 20% water change. And I'm not sure if any of you remember, but I had the Core Life Super Skimmer 65, which I had to mod I don't know how many times. Well, I dropped the whole skimmer and I cracked the heck out of the cup. Could not fix it, so that thing's in the garbage. So this tank right now is running skimmerless. It's not the best scenario with having some SPS in here, but I am doubling up on my water changes until I can afford to get a new skimmer. But not only did my skimmer break, but I'll end up losing my lawnmower blenny. I lost my scooter blenny, and I lost a Coral Beauty Angel, which I think was on its way out when I bought it. Tried to rescue it and save it from a really bad LFS. The water parameters were super bad. I had him test the water when I bought the Coral Beauty, Nitrates, oh my gosh. They were over 180. Oh, and I also added a WP25 onto the tank, so I got rid of my other power heads. I'm thinking about adding another one temporarily over on this side. Another one, probably my MaxiJet 600, get some flow along the back of the rock since I don't have protein skimmer right now. I have my 20-gallon long all prepped and ready. I'm waiting to build the baffles, and I'm saving up for an overflow box and a return pump. I'll be building a new stand because this stand I have now will not fit nothing but a 10-gallon in it. So I want at least a 20. I have a 29 sitting outside. Not sure if I want to use the 20 long or the 29. Really depends on the skimmer I go with, I guess. But yeah, this power head is definitely working out for the best. I have it on wave 1, speed 1, and I have the knob midway, and it just rocks the whole tank. It's great. For the price of it, yeah, I'm really digging it. Coraline is doing fairly well. I had a little bleaching out on some of the rocks when I switched over to LED from my T5s. Slowly coming back. I had to keep up with my dosing. I tried to go with a Kalkwasser. That didn't work out so well. So I went back to 2-part dosing once I get everything stabilized and trying to keep up with it. Try and get my 2 clowns here to mate up, and I think I finally got them to work out, and they're not fighting no more. They're pretty much staying together. Now if I can get them to host something, that'd be great. But I'm also dealing with this stupid, I think it's grape chlorpa. I don't know where it came from. It just all of a sudden exploded on this rock. Sorry. It's starting to spread all over, so I want to try to build this up ASAP so I can get that dang thing, that rock out of here, because it's spreading onto the other rocks. I'm picking it off weekly, and it's a mess. It's almost as bad as having freaking Kenya tree. I'm picking them out. They're growing all over the place. They drop off, spread. There's one there. There's some hiding up in between the cracks in the rocks there. There's some in between all the rocks. Hard to pick up on this camera. And they just drop off and spread and go everywhere. But I'm also starting to see some yellow sponges, which I guess is a good thing, spreading throughout the tank. Got some there, got some along the back of the tank. It's doing fairly well. Besides a couple of different issues, which are mainly my fault. Well, it's a total, complete learning experience, especially coming from African cichlids over to saltwater, especially with a inappropriate tank setup. So, and a limited budget, especially now since I'm out of work. So, out job hunting every day, trying to get this situation rectified. That's why I haven't been doing so many updates. Actually, 0 updates for the past 5 months. Alright, Al. Comment, rate, subscribe. See you soon.